Hello, welcome back. First up, Tianqi moved into New Coast. So did break siege with that big stack of red cavalry. It's quite a lot of dudes. Wonder if I should have tried to defend against this, I don't know. Either way, we moved a bunch of longbows over to maintain the siege just in case he didn't move here. And as you can imagine, they just get killed. They're on fire archers, so they always target the crossbows. But there's New Coast anyway. Did kill a commander, apparently. Yeah, but we moved into Lost Lands and Coast Haven. Anything to see here? One blob of stuff into Lost Lands. Bigger blob of stuff into Lost Haven. Coast Haven. So, didn't lose anything. And yeah, we did the old switcheroo. So Tianqi's stuff moved from Tianqi to New Coast. Then we moved to Coast Haven and Lost Lands. So now we can move on to his undefended cap, which is kind of cool. And events, we got some, what, plague. Forest expanded unnaturally. But where was that? I'll have to keep an eye on that. I think you get attacked by Vine Men at some point because of that, right? Is this the event that gives you the heroes? I can't remember. I'll have to look into it. Ampholia, we got some gold. Morovia, also plague. Yeah, there's like plague events happening around here, unfortunately. And Fortress in Bushford is complete. Get quite a few longbows now and a few dogs, why not? I'll stick them into the rotation. And here's the map now. Yeah, so just gonna move everything onto Tianqi. Gonna merge into one big army. Got all of our troops on like line formation here, and then a few more lines in sparse line. Just got the mages nearby. The mages just do Earth Power, Stone Skin, Temper Armors, and then advance and cast spells. They end up pretty tough once they've cast Stone Skin, so they can just walk forwards buffing the guys. Knights in the top corner, holding attack archers, and then all the archers and everything just behind the lines. They should just get stuck behind them. So I've put like the longbows on hold and fire. The archers are on fire and keep distance though. So they'll start walking immediately, same as the horse driver and discipline. They'll start walking immediately, but they'll just get caught behind the line anyway, I think. The longbows, though, are on hold and fire because they should just outrange everything anyway. So, yeah, that's that, really. I mean, mages are either... If they're sacred, they do blessing. If they're not, they, well, don't. But otherwise, the script is basically the same. Earth Power, Stone Skin, and then advance. With either a Temper Armors or a blessing in there. So we'll sit on Tianqi's cap. Next thing we need to do is we'll defend the line against reprisals, and I'll merge stuff up into Sodorth. We need a second stack that can secure a retreat province just in case. Well, things go wrong once we're on Tianqi. So a bunch of stuff moving to Sodorth. We'll start building up here. And recruitment is still... I mean, we're doing a lot of recruitment. We get the horse tribe guys here and here. We're getting bobs here and here. I'll build up a couple of stacks of those and then we'll stop. It's just to have more expendable stuff we can throw around. And so far so good, I guess. We just have to see what happens on Tianqi over the next few turns. We're still making plenty of units. I mean, this still makes tons of infantry, and we get, like, what, 14 guardians every turn as well. I think I've almost got enough masons to just wait in every fort, waiting to upgrade it. There's a few spare to help with siege as well, so that's good. Eventually I'll switch this to just getting 2 priest smiths. Well, 1.5 every turn. But I think that's it for now. I did get a message from Nabar about attacking this. So I'm not too worried about the big stack yet. And she does have a lot of forts. There are lots of crossbows inside these things, but We're going to have a really big force on top of TNG, aren't we? I am getting a lab up in Trackless next month, so I'll be able to make a few nature mages too, just so we have those. Let's see. Palisades and Iron Range next month, that's good. Let's just get root and units over here, just in case Nabar does attack us. Bratus is a fortress in 2 months, also great. Everything else is just walking around, I think. And yeah, I am installing Uprising in Tianqi's cap. I'm not sure there's any point now, because we're just going to have it sieged anyway, but you know, it's the principle of the thing. And that's it for turn 19. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. I got some research done in enchantment. We're at 4. So we can do Earthshatter hammers now, apparently. And Shroud of Flying Shards on our guys. We've got like one of those. I don't think I've ever seen this spell before. I didn't even notice it until just now. Crazy. But yeah, we'll keep going to 5 anyway. We can also do some fire arrows now, right? Oh, right, at 2, yeah, we get the small one. Our guys could cast that with a gem, but probably not worth it. Yeah, the big one, we'll use those Golden Order guys to do the big version at some point. Yeah, it's going to be a few turns before we have that anyway. And 3 sides with our god. Really nice. I'll look at those in a second. And then a couple of battles. Tianqi we moved into, though. A lot of PD here. So yeah, here's all the lines of troops and the archers getting stuck behind them. Some Temporamas going down. Knights, unfortunately, also getting stuck behind infantry. Because they're trying to go down towards the back, so they just get caught up. Bit of a shame. Might need to move the lines down a bit. Our longbows are still on for our archers. And yeah, the mage is just hanging out buffing. They end up pretty hardy. I mean, they've got 20 protection. So I'm not too worried about them catching arrows, although yeah, they just stay behind buffing constantly through the battle. It's kind of cool. The Sacred guys, I mean, they barely even use any fatigue. They're on 9 reinvigoration with the Bless and Earth Power, so pretty sweet. Alright. Temporamas, Gift of Giant Strength. Fireflies, I mean, why not? Not too bad. You guys in the front, how are you doing? 26 protection. I want one who's got, like, protection and strength. That would be cool. Anyway, there's Tianqi. That was 203 units. So, I think that's 55 points of PD. I probably could have checked last turn with the spy, although he might have just put it up this turn, right? But yeah. We lost 4 archers and 2 horse tribe. We didn't even lose any of our actual, like, black plate dudes. So, yeah, we're pretty tough against infantry. Good stuff. And she moved into Forest of Forest of Garn, Mag, and Morovia. So, I'll just look at that on the map. But yeah, there's 15 barbarians, some red guard, and then the big stack in Morovia now. So, moved into this province. Also has another palisades. Man, he's just forting everything. It's it's a bit awkward. Yeah, and he attacked this with barbs, and put this under siege with just a couple of red guard. So here's the map now. We're still sat on Tianqi. Move things a little bit. Just kind of space them out more. Push them forward more. I've got all the archers and everything down here in the bottom. Well, the longbows and the horse tribe, and then the regular archers are up here. They're all just on fire and keep distance. Sorry, I can't talk now. They're all on fire and keep distance at the moment, because they all should just get stuck behind the infantry, I think. Longbow probably won't even move. And yeah, the Black Knights are still on hold and attack archers as well. But we're just kind of, you know, spaced out. Same sort of thing though. Just a wall of invincible infantry, backed up by a couple of archers. And some mages following behind. So what to do now? He is in Moravia. I should really move... So in Sodorth currently we have about 44 infantry. Well, almost half of which are infantry. Just over half of which are guardians. And a couple of longbows, a couple of horse tribe. I should really move that into Moravia this turn and assume that he's going to move this, but he might not. TNG hasn't broken open yet. It is severely damaged. Oh, I haven't looked at events yet, have I? Let's get to events. Sorry, I'm all over the place today. TNG, we got an event because we're currently sieging it, so we increased the unrest, I guess. Yeah, there's plague events happening around TNG, and in Coast Haven, and in Norville. And in Assad we got a festival, so that's nice. What was that? Okay. Worldwide event is a death match. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Oh well, this turn's been submitted, so we will not be participating. Palisades and 9 Rangers finished, that's good. Tianchi is severely damaged, that should open next month. And Forest of Gun is damaged. That is never going to open. These guys do not do much siege damage. And here's the map now. And yeah, he's in Moravia with the big stack. So this is 80 units and 55 of them are Red Guard. I should move into it, but I'm slightly worried he might just sit here and defend it, because he can see my reinforcements. So I'm not going to move it. Because he might just sit here, because this isn't open yet. So he doesn't have to break siege this turn, he can just wait till next turn, because there's definitely more reinforcements coming from down here somewhere. So he could just take a minute to, like, he could maybe have to move these to Gamer this month, and, you know, he could just put stuff adjacent to Tianchi this month and just sit here. And then I just lose all my reinforcements. Because I don't think 44 Guardians beats 86 of these things. Have I looked at his Bless, by the way? His Bless is really frustrating because it's Undying +10 and Enchanted Blood, so it just takes us a while to kill these things, I think. Let's see. So the horse and the guard are sacred. So when the horse is blessed, what do you get? Let's see. So these guys will have basic maximum hit points 12. It will regen that with the Enchanted Blood. It's 22 hit points with 1 point of regen. And then the horse has 30 hit points with 1 point of regen. So they're very tanky, and since they're cavalry, they have pretty high defense as well. So I don't know if our 44 infantry beats that. So I don't want to move in just in case we lose it, you know? So what we're going to do instead, we're just going to build everything up in Sodorth and move in next turn, because if I have all of the extra stuff, some more guardians, our god, a couple of dogs, I think then that'll tip the scales. So no matter what happens, I'll move into Moravia next month. We currently have 2 retreat routes. I put the PD up a little bit. I'm hoping we keep all of these if he does break siege this month, but I don't think he will. I think we're safe to just sit here for a second. We'll move to Moravia next month, and probably storm next month as well. Because I should probably just storm immediately once it breaks open, right? So I think that's going to be the plan. I might be a bit overly cautious, I don't know. This will deal with itself, I think. We'll ignore this for a second. He probably pulls this back to help break siege, if I had to guess. Probably moves into Lost Land next month, right? Maybe I could have just broken siege this month. I don't know. I'm a bit cautious. But for the time being, we're just sat on TNG sieging it, and we'll move into Moravia next month, and I think that's fine. I do have a lab and a temple here. He could move on and try and just burn down this temple, I guess, which would be annoying, but... Well, how much stuff is here? I don't know. I'm moving a few things into that province just to try and defend it. But I don't know, it seems unlikely. I think this is fine. We just move our reinforcement stack to Sodoth and we sit on TNG. And we just see how things look next month. I'm assuming his fort cracks open next month. We have, what? 415 siege damage. And it's a 600 wall, so yeah. It was pretty empty as well when we saw it. Okay. So that's the plan right now. Not much else happening. Recruitment is still basically the same everywhere. Still getting scouts over here. I think we'll have a Golden Order guy soon. Which is cool. Not a huge use just yet, but... Alright, ending turn. There's turn 20. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. 4 battles this month, as you can see. Farron Mountains. We have the Barbarians pressing in. But, yeah, they fall to the Wolf Tribe. So, that's the end of the little Barbarian stack, at least. Coast Haven. You dudes take this off us. This is one of the provinces adjacent to Chen-Chi. Almost get it. But we lose that. Lost Lands, similar. This is the main stack of red horses. He has also merged up some mages in this province. So there's quite a few actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. So we've got 8 mages in a communion. Seems like doing gifts from heaven. So our black plate infantry are going to survive a lot. Probably not going to survive gifts from heaven though. The good news is, neither do his red cavalry, so he does a little bit of self-harm here. Oh, do we get another cast? Oh, not very accurate. Or more accurate from his perspective. So that's in the Lost Lands. He killed a couple of red guards, that's nice. And some horsemen. But yeah. I imagine when you break siege, we're going to see a lot of meteors, unfortunately. And then a battle in Tianchi as well. Breaking siege with some barbs, let's see what's here. You can see my new formation. But I'm going to change this again, now that I know I'm against gifts from heaven. We don't want this, that's for sure. But we bounced the barbs anyway. And we also get attacked by Maragnon, I guess coming to the rescue of his friend Genchi. He has, surprisingly, an artifact armor, so he must have gotten this from an independent somewhere. Cast Howl at the beginning of battle, it's a bit annoying. And also has his god too, who is a Virtue. F5A2. Currently with a limp and crippled, so he's been having fun. And yeah, the Bless is attack skill and fire resistance, which is a bit meager. I guess he just wanted the Virtue. So the free Howl makes this stack a bit annoying. But other than that, it's just 31 knights with not much of a Bless. So as long as we outnumber the knights, we should be okay. Our infantry hold up pretty well. The Virtue's interesting, but I feel like it's just doing Fireball at the moment, right? Shield, Fireball, yeah. I am going to make my god a fire resist ring. My god will help defend anyway with whatever we put together. Tianqi, our armies have contained the plague. So we've ended the plague event for Tianqi. Lost some income in Druidland, people being sacrificed in Boarwoods. Hang on, that's this province, yeah. So forest expanded unnaturally, people being sacrificed. Yeah, I think we're going to get attacked by Vinemen in Boarwoods at some point. And Druidland, some unrest. And then we have the arena deathmatch. So a random Sheik into Mother of Avalon. Instantly killed by the bird, okay. And then we have Antonius the Master of Games into Saeed the Voice of the Hunters. Okay. Heroic Toughness. Wow. That is a big spider. Yeah, I imagine this guy wins the arena deathmatch. What's your blessing? Fire resistance, defense, magic resistance, strength, larger, heroism, and awareness. Yeah, we've seen that before, haven't we? Yep. And then the random Sheik into this guy. Well, congratulations to Saeed, the Voice of the Hunters. They win the Golden Sandals. Wait, Golden Sandals? Your foot slot is disabled. So, so that's a great, really great reward for him. 471 gold and 20 fire gems, though. Always nice. Tianqi's been breached. We're under siege in Forest of Garn. Also, I bought some mercenaries last turn. I forgot to mention it. Yeah, there were the Wet Ones and Master Giba. So I was thinking we could use those guys to take the water provinces here, but we can also use them to just quickly siege a fort too. We've got a bunch of longbows here. These guys have a ton of siege strength. So just this stack now has 201 siege strength. So just barely enough to knock over palisades. Seemed like a good idea. And yeah, Magnum's over here. Barbarians died in Ferren Mountains. And we lost Coast Haven and Lost Lands. And that's it for messages anyway. So here's the map. First things first, we desperately need our retreat route back, just in case things go wrong on Tianqi. So the big stack in Sodorth now moves to Morovia. Not much to see here, really. I don't think they're going to have any kind of big battle anytime soon. They just need to sit in a province and kill some PD. So they're going to do that. Stack on Tianqi. I'm not going to storm this turn, because he will almost certainly break siege this turn. So we'll just see how that goes first. And then we'll make a decision next turn if we need the reinforcements or not, if things go well. Army is now scripted differently. First of all, everyone is on sparse arrangement, so it's a bunch of sparse lines. The archers are on skirmish formation, the knights are on skirmish formation, the longbows are on skirmish formation. So everything's spread out as much as possible. Also, nothing holds anymore. So the knights just attack immediately, the infantry attack immediately. So we just want all of our archers to just immediately be shooting at archers. We want the horse tribe just kind of right in the front, running interference, hopefully attracting some meteors. We want our own Black Knights immediately trying to attack rear. Just everything needs to get as close to Tianqi as possible for when the meteors start falling, because they're definitely going to kill us. So best thing we can do is make sure that they also kill some Tianqi stuff. So everything's just spread out a lot. And push right to the front. Just want the lines to close immediately. That's the plan. Otherwise, not much is different really. We still just have the same spells. The mages just buff up and walk forwards. So that's how things look on Tianqi. We'll have a battle almost certainly next turn. Hopefully we take Morovia and keep hold of it so that our units can retreat there. And I'll try and use the mercenaries to just put New Springs under siege as well. Forest of Gun will break siege on. Currently one crossbowman sieging it, so that's fine, it's empty anyway. Would be nice to get mag back too. I guess once we built up a few forces in Kratos, we'll lead them down towards mag and take that back, and then probably sit on Ammon too. And that's it. I'm kind of ignoring Maragnon at the moment. It is a bit unfortunate because Umpholia is like a 250 gold province. Assad is the same. He's going to get tons of gold off us just taking those two provinces. Damn, Bright Woods is 200 as well. Yeah, everything here is like... Yeah, I remember now. This is like where all of our income comes from, is like this part of the map. So it's a shame to lose this stuff. But what can we do? We need this to go reasonably well over the next few turns, so that our next few recruits can start defending against Maragnon. This is only 31 things though. We make what, 14 Guardians a turn? 13 currently. I think it depends on when we get resources or something. Do you generate resources? No. Yeah. Okay. So we're almost at our rec point limit. If we keep recruiting mages though, I guess we'll be able to recruit more. I do move a lot of mages out of Ulm, unfortunately. But yeah, we make about 14 Guardians per month. This fort, once we take it back, makes a bunch of infantry per month. This makes a bunch of longbows per month. So as long as we don't need to send any more troops south, we can just start using all of our troops to defend over here. Oh yeah, this can recruit some units now too. Yeah, I think we make enough units to defend against mundane pushes like this, because there's no magic or anything really. Howl might be awkward, but his knights are just going to rush straight onto us anyway. We can just pull everything right back into the corner and sit there and wait till the cavalry gets onto us, right? I did make a ring of fire resistance for my god. Currently in Sodorth. I'm going to make a... Oh no, I'm making it this month. Okay. I must have forgot to do it last month. I should really make a ring of shock res as well, since the virtue does have lightning too. Let's see what happens. I'll try and put together a defensive force anyway. It will include our god, since we'll be fighting in Dominion. My god still have quite a few hit points. He is very tough. We'll give her fire resistance and shock resistance as well. And should be able to just wade into melee. She's currently Mistform and then Shroud of Splendor for Awe, Shroud of Bewilderment for Confusion, Horrible Visage for Dread. I am tempted to replace Mistform with Quickness. Don't know if that's a good idea or not. I'm wondering if we get hit by a fireball, we just lose Mistform anyway, right? Do you guys have magic weapons at all, or no? Well, we'll just have to see what happens with Maragnon over the next few turns. For now, though, let's see what happens on Tianqi. There's another fort down here. God damn, man. Maybe I should have moved on to New Coast. If we take this, we could just move straight into Maragnon's territory, which would be a bit more useful. He's avoiding Tianqi's provinces, though. So by Tianqi maintaining these provinces, Maragnon's forced to go around, which is something. I think I should just concentrate on this bit of territory for now and ignore this. Just try and finish this off, and then just whatever we recruit over the next few turns can just hold off Maragnon for a little bit. I think that's all we really do at the moment. Anything else happening? Let's see. There's the Ring of Fire. Okay, I'm definitely making it this month. Did I really not make it last month? That's a shame. Oh, I've turned off the random recruitment as well. I think we're done with Horse Tribe and Barbarians and stuff. We're going to have a few of those in Forest of Gun next month, so we'll have some Barbs plus some Guardians. And I'll be able to start recruiting infantry again. And yeah, we'll just slowly kind of see how things look over the next few turns. Now the most important battle is Tianqi though, we'll just see what happens next turn. And that's turn 21. So, thanks for watching. Hope you're still enjoying it. And hopefully I'll see you next time.